Hey everyone, this is Michael Eric Brown with a quick chat about HDR photography, otherwise known as high dynamic range photography. To quickly explain, a camera can normally only expose limited details in the three different fields of exposure: shadows, midtones, and highlights. A normally exposed photo will, for instance, grab most of its detail from the midtones with touches in both the shadows and in the highlights. Similarly, an underexposed photo will find most of its detail in the highlights with much less in the shadows. Wouldn't it be nice to get as much detail as possible from all three fields? This is what high dynamic range photography does. The result is achieved by blending 3 or more photos of the same subject, all taken with different exposures. For these examples, I combined the original photo with 2 other photos, one exposed half a stop up, the other half a stop down. You almost always have to jigger with the results, retouching color and balancing the luminosity throughout the picture, but the results can be stunning. These photos were HDR'd with a Macintosh program called Photomatix Pro, and then retouched in Adobe Photoshop CS3. To learn more about HDR photography, simply do a Google search on the topic.
We're going to create a couple, or one HDR photo here. Just going to open up the over and under exposed photos here. And here's the final product from HDR rendering. You can see that the background and the foreground are both very bright and vibrant. And we'll show you how to make that right here. I'm going to open up Photomatix Pro. I already have the 3 images preloaded here. And once we get them in here, we're just going to generate the HDR photo. This program's really easy. Pretty much anybody that can point and click can use this. Just going to make sure the 3 photos are in there to be rendered. And just a little bit of information about making sure that you have it over and underexposed. And since I already kind of did the legwork, it'll pop it up for us right here. And this is kind of the final product. It looks a little different than what the first one showed you. That's because I edited it in Photoshop here. Just kind of adjusted some of the colors, brightness, some of the saturation levels, just to kind of make it pop a little bit more. And here's Photoshop with our final rendered image. And that's pretty much how you make an HDR photo.